Darius 2 on the Nintendo Switch. It's part of the Taito Milestones 2 collection. It's a cartridge that I obtained from the Maryland Library System. If you hear buzzing, it means that the USB port got pulled out of is currently down my pants. We'll talk about that later. There's a bit of buzzing going on here. There's a little bit of buzzing going on here, some audio feedback, and it disappears when I pull the USB port out of my pants. We'll talk about that another time. I think it has to touch my body somewhere. So I guess we've come to that conclusion. This is a super widescreen game, which I believe is, 3 screens wide? So apparently the way it works is that it was basically 3 regular television monitors basically stitched together side by side. Kind of like the X-Men game, if you remember that arcade game with the double wide screen. I believe the original Darius had 2 screens side by side. This uses 3. We're capturing this at 1080p. So you can see so you can hopefully see the entire screen a bit more easily. I don't do a lot of 1080p content, but I kind of have to do for this. So I got this Switch mounted on my... It's a regular Nintendo Switch, so it's mounted to output at 1080p. Which is kind of necessary for a game like this, because I tried playing this game on a regular Switch screen, and it's kind of tiny. So I'm not going to recommend you play a game like this on a tiny Switch screen. The rules are very basic. I'll explain how I set up the buttons before I start playing. Because we have bombs and missiles set to the A and B button. I don't know what rapid fire 15 means. Go 20, 30, or off. 15, 20, 30, or off. I can set the Y button with the ZR button to do the same thing for a type 20. So we'll see what difference it makes. I don't know what difference it'll make. I'll shut up so you can listen to some of the music. I don't know if the music's any good. It's Zuntata. People might be interested to hear it.
Reactions on the radar. Recognize code 3 distance $12,000. Third and fourth thrust engine. Ignition. Main engine energy level.
20% increase. I always wanted a thing called tuna sashimi.
3, 2, 1.
Got it. Ah! Ow! Turn around. Ow! We'll go up. Yeah, we'll go up. Let me just mention a couple of other things. Where's my button setup. Okay, so bombs. Okay, so for the next stage, I'm going to have Type 20 set up. ZR for the bombs on Type 20. Y for the missiles on Type 20. So we'll mix it up compared to the last version. Compared to the last stage we just completed. We were only using Type 15 for the previous stage, just so you know. This is Type 20. Crap. Holy wow! Like a dumb shot to the face. That's right. Wow! Ate my shield. Only hit him when he opens his mouth. Got him. Ow! Thought I had him. Wow! Did I dodge that? Let's try fire rate 15 for the next stage. We could try fire rate 30. I think it's going to add up too much. 20, I think, might be too much. That might be too much. That's too much. Hey! Wow! Darn it. Fat bass. Dig the fat bass. Whoa! Ah! Wow. Ah! Jeez. It's not that hard. It's just... Come on, dude. Ah. Done yet? Does feel kind of lame, honestly. Like, it's fine. It's just it feels like less it feels less like basic than, you know, Darius Twin on the Super Nintendo, I guess. But again, no real weapon power. I mean, they're like very linear weapon power-ups, and the weapons aren't really that interesting. It's just a very basic shooter. There are a lot of puzzle elements, like an Irradiant Silver Gun or an Ikaruga, to make the lack of power-ups interesting. So that's somewhat unfortunate. Wow, what the heck? Wow! Oh, come on! Wow. Oh, come on! Ah! Lost it already. Wow. screw that. Wow! Can't kill him. Couldn't kill him. One pincer down. Two pincers down. That's right, hun. Bring out the old bay. Almost down. Wow! Fine. Bastard. Wow, that's not good. Ow! Wow! Couldn't dodge that. We're just doing the top row. Don't even worry about it. Not all Zentada music is good, unfortunately. Oh, that's the trick. Set us up the bomb. Ah. Kinda knew that was gonna happen. Wow! Come on! Gates of Thunder beat us. Right. Oh, sure. Sure, why not? It's too bad I don't have a gun that allows me to shoot at the ceiling, you know what I'm saying? You think there should be a gun that lets me shoot at the ceiling, so I have to scrape the ceiling and let my bombs do the rest. Like this is Vulcan Venture or something. Turtle power. Ah! Terrapin Warriors. That was weird. Gotta hit the yellows. Wah! Come on. Yamato. Ah! Knew that was coming. Oh, for crying out loud. Other side. Got him. That way. That's cute. Hermit crab. Are these zero wings? They're zero wings. Maybe. That can't be good. Ah! Wow. Ow! Got me. I guess this is better than Darius games. I mean, it's not as good as G Darius, but it feels less cheap, if that makes sense. I just wish there were better power-ups. Better weapons, frankly. Ah! You gotta be kidding me. Wow. Ah! What have we learned from this playthrough? Die! Jeez. Everyone loves their alien references. R-Type, Gradius 2, and this Darius 2, basically. That can't be good. Oh, come on! I do like the pixel art in this game. Pretty good. Better than I expected. Another crab. Really do any damage. Bah! Thought I could dodge that. Enough of this. Come on! can barely get through those stupid minions just to shoot the crab directly. Jeez. Okay, last level. Let's do this. Kind of annoying. Ah! Come on! That was just stupid. Okay, everything just eats so many bullets. I mean, Jesus. Ah! Pull out. Oh, wow. Got around me. Whack! Wow. Hey, it's me. That's me. Wow. Your true villain is always yourself. Ah, crap. But I have unlimited continues. What do you gotta do? What are you gonna do? I have unlimited quarter spam. Am I even hitting him? I don't even know if I'm hitting him. Yeah. So as soon as that boomerang comes back, I have to make sure I get directly in front of him. You know what? Stay in front of him. Okay, we got him. So I didn't need to hit the boomerang. are all the bird sounds? It's supposed to be a game about fish, not birds. Team Zuntata. Yeah, it's definitely an Ogura soundtrack. I call it that. Is that it? Yeah, I don't know what was going on with all the fish sound effects in that soundtrack. My score reset to 0 every time I died. So, every time I died, it reset. So, oh well. We're not gonna take credit for any of that crap. I got 50K for beating the boss. That was basically the point. So if I managed to survive at least one more enemy attack before the boss, I would have gotten more points. But I just got that by beating the boss on my final life out of like the 50 lives. I probably pumped like $50 worth of quarters into this game. So I guess I paid for itself. C minus. Okay, it's a C. It's not bad. It's just... Yeah, like, it's not bad. It's just very, very basic. Like, I guess it feels a bit more fair than Darius. But again, the same problem I have with all these Darius games is that there's really very few power-ups. And if you get them, they don't last long enough. Like in a good compile shooter, you got a lot of really wild weapons that are interesting. Here, it's just a forward-firing laser with an occasional laser power-up that lets you shoot straight up and straight down at a 90-degree angle. Like there isn't even like a 45-degree like diagonal beam you can use in this game. So you only have two ways to shoot. You shoot right in front of you, or you drop bombs below you, and that's it. That's the entire spread of your fire. So most of the strategy seems to be stay near the top of the screen as much as you can, I suppose. Then kind of strafe the ground with your missiles. But there's not a whole lot of strategy to this. It just feels extremely basic. So it's... Again, it's not a shoot. I mean, I would probably play this again just to kind of sample the other stages. But yeah, so I got like half an hour out of this game. So it'll probably take me 5 hours to go through all the stages if I play it through the game again. This game seems fine. It's just whatever. It's better than I expected, so I'll give it credit for that. I did like the visuals. I did like the pixel art they got here. And the Ninja Warriors sound effects are actually pretty good. This Ninja Warriors audio library is pretty good. So I did like some of the music, but you know, Ogura music is like an acquired taste. When Ogura is on, he's got the 666 synth bass going. That low end is really sick in this game's music. Didn't really like most of the music though, unfortunately. I'll probably sample some of it later, but Ogura is weird. It's to me, Ogura music is filler music. Like when you're sampling, like if you're looking for something different, Ogura's music is fine. Darius has some very good music in it if you're curious about their sound, but it's a very different sound than this. This is very much Daddy Mulk, Zuntata, late 80s, Taito crap. It is exactly what it says on the tin. guess I was hoping for a title card. I just wanted to see the copyright. I want to say this is 1990. But yeah, so I got a full playthrough when I was pumping in like 30 quarters and dying 50 times. I don't know what to tell you. So they translated the ending, apparently. Like, the ending's in English, but for some reason that is not in English. That is odd. Like I said, I like some of the visuals here. I like some of the raster effects I got going on here with the waving fire effect. That's kind of cool. So this does look like a late 80s Taito game. Pretty good pixel art they got going on here. And it looks really sharp on this screen. So yeah, 1989. So yeah, this came out just before Final Fight came out in 1990, didn't it? Yeah, this game came out right around Street Fighter, right around the time Final Fight came out. So what kind of shooters are we talking about at this time? Was Thunder Force 3 an arcade game? Because that would have come out right around this time. But yeah, this pixel art definitely looks like late 80s anime. Late 80s anime arcade cabinet pixel art, definitely. Definitely had a Motorola 68000 chip inside these arcade chips. Inside these arcade cabinets, I want to say. I didn't play a lot of arcade games around this era, but this one seems okay. But I can't imagine playing this shooter for very long. Because, yeah, how long does it take for you to get a gun that powered up? That's the problem. It's a very linear power up system. Your gun even barely lasts long enough to get to that point. And there's only one difficulty level, depending on the route you choose, though. But yeah, this could be more interesting. But again, this feels like a game. Like if I bought this collection of games, I wouldn't buy this game individually, but I think it would be a perfectly suitable like filler game. Not a huge fan of Darius, but this is okay, I think. So I recorded this with my Turtle Beach headset plugged into the audio splitter into the J5 Create USB capture device, plugged into my quad-core Windows 10 laptop, capturing this footage with the Windows 10 camera app at 60 frames a second. We went 1080p for this video, so it's one of my few. I think this might be my first 1080p video that's actually 60 frames a second. But there was some audio buzzing that was kind of holding me up. So what I did is I plugged in an extra USB-C cable, not into the computer, but I have it here pressed up here against my loins. So because this cord is touching skin, the audio feedback is not occurring in my headphones, which I think is kind of weird. And watch what happens when I remove it. There's the buzzing. So I'll put it right back so I can touch my hands, and the buzzing disappears. If I touch the USB dongle here, the buzzing disappears. So the goal is to allow this. I guess it has to conduct the electricity through my body. I don't know what's going on, but as long as this is touching skin, it stops buzzing. It's so weird. Let me touch that again. As long as skin is touching this capture dongle, or so long as the skin is touching this USB-C, this USB-A connection, there's way less buzzing. I don't know what's going on. Let me make sure this touches. It's not really against my loins, but you know what I'm getting at. It has to touch skin. It's the safest place for me to put it is right here against my lower torso. Yeah, I just think that's hilarious. Weird bit of troubleshooting them doing here, but I want to remember that for next time.